Hey, here we go, technical issues solved. And we can introduce Fraeya Whiffin, everyone!
I'm nowhere near that tall, John. Hello, my name is Fraeya and I'm a genocidal maniac. It all started when I was 16. Like all 16-year-olds, I was trying to decide what I wanted to do the rest of my entire life. And I thought, I may as well be a scientist because, you know, I'm mad and what else am I going to do with this hair? So, it started down a slippery slope. First I did an undergrad in chemistry, and now I do a PhD in chemistry and chemical engineering, as John mentioned, but mostly I do biology. Interdisciplinary science, that's what you get for it. So, when people ask you, if you're doing a PhD, as many of you guys will know, people tend to ask you, so what's that in? And they mean something like, is it physics or maths or globalization on 13th century chamber music? Or whatever it is that art students do. And I just tell them, well, I do genocide actually. Because that stops them from asking, so what are you going to do next? just in case the answer is them. And so, what I actually do is genocide. And if you're also feeling genocidal, but you fear the wrath of society and the recriminations of prison, then today I'm going to give you a guide to how to commit genocide and get away with it. Ooh, it deserves an ooh. So, step 1. Choose your species carefully. You'll find that in general, it is not advisable to kill cute things. These are otters, they're very cute. Do not kill otters, or anything else that is fluffy and has eyes. Also, don't kill humans, no matter how much you might want to. No humans. Most especially, do not kill cute humans, even if they deserve it. And so, step 2, the ends must justify the means. This is some kind of philosophy, I'm a natural philosopher, I don't understand it. But if you can persuade most reasonable people that what you're doing is really, really worth the things you're doing to get there, then they're generally cool with it. So, in general, we have some good precedents for this. One of the things which is most often used to justify things is because we want more oil. So let's look at the precedents for this. So first there were whales. Aren't they cute? They're not very, but they have eyes. And what we used to do is we used to harpoon them in the face. Because they used to turn plankton into oil, and we thought, wow, we want some of that, so we killed them all. 2 problems with this: they're cute and they're finite. So we moved on, we progressed, to plankton gets turned into crude oil, and that happens billions of years ago, and they're not very cute anyway, so that's all cool. So, no cute animals killed, plus point. Downside, finite. And some other things that no one ever talks about. So then we moved on to vegetable oil, such as palm oil in particular. It's like, yay, vegetables are cute, and they're renewable. Awesome! Anyone spot any problems with this? No. Excellent. Well, side effect, orangutans die. Because it turns out that people like money, and they'd rather have money than rainforest. And if you turn rainforest into palm oil plantations, you get money and dead orangutans. They're cute, they're not finite, it's very sad. Are you sad? Look at them! So, the perfect solution. Save a cute thing by killing something that isn't cute. This is a yeast. Yeasts are essentially microscopic mushrooms. No one likes mushrooms, no one likes yeast. You can't see them, they have no fur, no eyes, unless you make them look like this. This is the closest anyone has ever come to making a yeast look cute. There's some going around the audience right now. There is some that are alive, some that are dead, and some which are very, very dead. And let's say that, you think that actually, hey, it's a cute yeast over there. I think we go and ask it if it wants a drink. There'd be no point. They're very sexual. So, what you may not know is that there's 1,200 species of yeast that are known to man. Here's some of them. Really quite disgusting looking, wouldn't you say? And as you also may know, that you can add yeast to sugar and you get bread. which is quite cool, right? Even more exciting, you can get beer from it as well. Somewhat less exciting, some of you may also know, especially the women around here, that occasionally yeast can cause alcopops. If you've ever had alcopops, you should see a doctor. You need your head examined. So, as well as causing, we can make lots of types of alcohol yeast. We can make loads of types of beer. There's some right here, if you look here, there's fermenters full of beer. Amazing stuff. Millions of types of beer, maybe not millions, quite a lot of beers, lots of wines, lots of alcopops. How many species of those 1,200 do you think we use? Shout out, come on. It's a number.
100.
2! Not one, 2. One Saccharomyces cerevisiae, one Saccharomyces carbogenesis, which is for lager, and also should not be drunk by anyone ever. Anyway, however, if you just branch out into some of the other yeasts, you can make oil. Oil! The wonderful stuff that we will kill anything for. And add some sugar. But you may think, hang on. So we can replace palm oil with oil, but you're using sugar. And sugar isn't also a thing you have to farm, you have to destroy rainforests for. Not so go after all. But it's okay, I have a solution. Straw. Yeah, straw. Why straw, you're thinking? Well, I was reading the literature, and I found that there was this guy who spun straw into gold. He didn't give his name, but his methods were a bit too grim. But what I do know is that although you cannot spin straw into gold, you can spin it into sugar. And then you have sugar, and then you have yeast. And you grow straw anyway, it's kind of a side product of making wheat. You have to, it just comes with the thing. And we need wheat, it's good. So step 3, fatten up your victims. There's another point from my literature search here. So, this is really technical science stuff, so don't want you to understand it. It's really complicated, high tech, right? So you can minuate the straw, and then you mill it in a blend, and then you select the pellet size. And that is the science way of saying in your papers that you chop it on the pair of scissors, you blend it in a household blender, and then you put it through a sieve. This is what I spend my life doing, high-tech science. Anyway. And then you just add some water, boil it, feed it to some yeast, get some sugar, feed to the yeast, and decorate your lab for Christmas. Anyone know what this is called? You'll know.
Chemistry.
No. It's not a chemistry. No. I'm a chemical engineer. This is a chemical plant. It's great, isn't it? This is the only one of 3 puns in my entire stand-up. Step 4, genocide time! The part you've all been waiting for. So, you have your yeast, it's flocculated, which is the best word in chemistry. And this is your yeast. Isn't it beautiful? It's full of oil. So you do, as you do with the whales, you harpoon them all. However, there's 10 million cells per milliliter, and you very quickly run out of harpoons. And so, what I actually do is I remove their food and their water. But I'm not really sure if they're dead. And so I chuck them in liquid nitrogen, and then I remove all the water from their cells. Because I'm evil, in case I haven't realised. They look like this at this point. Do you reckon they're dead? Nah, I'm not quite certain. So what I then do is I smash them up with a pestle and mortar, cover them in toxic solvents, and then they're dead. Definitely. And as a byproduct, you get the oil. The oil is going to replace 50 million tons of palm oil that are produced per year. Here it is. Well, come on, it's science. You didn't expect it was going to work right away, did you? I mean, really. But it's not going to work. But as a hippie say, you've got to give yeast a chance. Pun number 2. So, I have counted, approximately. I have killed 1,649,900 million and 300 individual yeast cells since I started my PhD. That's genocide for you. That's enough to make 350 pints of beer. To give you some scale on that. Step 5, when you're talking about this to normal people, and you're not normal people obviously because you came out in Bath on a Thursday night, and no one in Bath comes out of their house ever. And this is why Bristol is better, seriously. Be sure to emphasise the ends part and leave out the means, because no one likes genocide. So, in fact, you can do this so well that you can persuade the guardian of all people that killing billions and trillions of organisms full of oil is revolutionary, whereas killing a few hundred whales is obscene and gruesome. Which it is. Finally, it's best to have everybody on your side. If everybody else is killing yeast in their hundreds of thousands, then you can't really have a go at you, can you? So what I do is I make the oil into soap, so that everybody can kill all the yeast that are in there, get from the air onto their hands all the time, and then you're all committing genocide. However, there's a much simpler way to do this. What you do is you just have another pint. Cheers!
Great.
Yay!